And COVID-19 is still affecting and changing our way of life in ways that we couldn't have even imagined a year ago, including the lack of fans in the stands at tonight's Dunmore High School Lady Bucks basketball game. Eyewitness
News reporter Caroline Forbach is live for us in Dunmore to tell us how a clever idea is taking away some of the sting of the season without spectators. Caroline?
Well, Candace, it was a crowd of all shapes and sizes at the first game of the season. Even though fans couldn't be there in person, the cheerleading squad took inspiration from the NFL and MLB to support student athletes and boost morale. When the Lady Bucks tipped off their first game of the season Thursday night, they were prepared for it to be much quieter than last year.
That's one of our big home court advantages. We usually get very big crowds. Dunmore supports their student athletes.
They can't allow spectators due to COVID-19.
I think we're all used to it by now, and we're all just excited to get back on the court. It's going to be different, but at least we're playing.
But thanks to a cheerleading coach's plan, student athletes can still look in the stands and find familiar faces.
It's very difficult for the parents and grandparents not to be there supporting their athletes this year. So we wanted to have a nice little touch from home for our players and cheerleaders as they perform.
Fans in the Stands is a fundraiser for the basketball cheerleaders. For $30, fans can submit a picture to be made into a cardboard cutout that will represent them at every varsity home game.
To include some of the most loyal fans that we have, and we have a lot of them, so it's a really neat idea. It does make it feel different in there.
Seeing all the fans that are usually here in the game brings a smile to our face since they can't actually be here.
The cardboard crowd included dogs, siblings, and celebrity guests.
A lot of the girls on the team are very excited that One Direction's out there.
The high school students usually have a very good sense of humor, so when you put something like this together, no doubt about it, it's going to be creative and some funny elements to it as well, and it looks like they've done that here.
Of course, they can't wait to get some real fans in the stands. But in the meantime, every game is live streamed for parents and fans to watch from home. For now, reporting live here in Dunmore, Caroline Forbach, Eyewitness News.
It's a great idea, Caroline. Thank you. By the way, more than 60 cutouts debuted tonight, and Dunmore fans can still order one until tomorrow night at midnight, and the link to purchase one is and to support the student athletes is on our website.
Good cause tonight, too. All right, also impacted is a popular area event that was actually scheduled well into the spring.
Nick and Candace, girls basketball teams of the Lackawanna League making their debuts tonight, including Dunmore, who once again has championship aspirations. I'll have those highlights in just a bit. Josh, back over to you.
All right, AJ, thank you so much.
Now, Eyewitness Sports.
An exciting night for local high school basketball. The Lackawanna League began play on Thursday with girls teams taking the floor for the first time this year. The boys will get their turn on Friday. Dunmore, one of the top programs in the area, making its debut against Lakeland. First quarter, Colby White with a nice drive to the hoop here for two. That kept the Lady Chiefs close early, but the Lady Bucks would quickly pull ahead. Alexis Chapman for three from near elbow. That lead goes up to four. Later in the first, Moriah Murray, a name we're very familiar with, stops and pops from the foul line. The junior makes it a 6-point game. And then a nice pass inside here to Sierra Toomey, another primetime player who banks it home. Dunmore rolls to an opening win, 65-27. Old Forge, always a contender.